running. Triple bleed on this fella. He'll die next turn, I think. Yeah, I should have probably done the 2 decapitates instead of 1 bleed, 1 decapitate. I'm gonna net just to be safe. As safe as this fight can be. Used a lot of nets, but it's totally worth it. Oh, we almost got the kill with the stab. Either net and take 80 damage or don't net and take 160. Yeah! I'm willing to do this because he's netted. I don't think I can die. And this guy's fleeing, so he's not going to attack is why. Likewise, Elka Soup goes here. I could get a nice fat round swing, but... Alright, okay. Very good. Okay, 80% chance to hit the guy who's fleeing, but who cares about that? Let's get the guy on top. No injury. He misses. Whew, net saved the day. Okay, let's go for the one who's next to my boy here so he can finish him off. Step up and attack the one that actually is capable of doing damage still. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. We're gonna kill this with one of these guys and we'll be able to move Stormworm down and maybe help kill this thing. Okay. 77, 82. Hey, Limmy-Leans. I would say that you don't need the DLCs to enjoy it, but they make the game a lot more fun, if you ask me. There's significantly less meat to the game without the DLCs, if I understand what all was added by them. I started with the DLCs personally, but the game I think would feel a lot emptier without it, so I probably wouldn't want to play it without it personally. Okay, this is very dangerous that I'm just sticking dudes next to these guys, but I'm trying to mess with their defenses. Christ. Is the desert one out yet? No. That's in about 2 weeks, I think. Oof. Ouch. 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 Delight's Worn Mail shirt is hit for 224 damage and has been destroyed. Thank you, Net, for saving my life as usual. That was a round swing, I'm aware. If you turn Iron Man mode off, you can. And if Iron Man mode's on, you can technically crash the game. Personally, I don't do that. I mean, I've done save scumming like off stream on different saves, just to kind of explore the game. But I mean, yeah, you can do that absolutely. I think it's a more interesting experience when you don't. But I mean, don't let anybody tell you how to play the game. You know, like if you want to do that, I mean, if you get pleasure out of it, then. Some people definitely do enjoy save scumming. All right, so this is like a two-handed flail. 40 to 100 damage. Chance to hit head plus 15%. It's just a big damage flail. I think it has the same sort of sweep attack that two-handed swords have. Also, we got some drugs, which is what I was kind of hoping to find. I'm gonna have to search exactly what these do, because I was thinking about. Actually, why don't we just look it up real fast? Strange mushrooms. Yeah, that's definitely true, Lemmy Like that. Eventually, if you miss like 20 dice rolls in a row on 95%, you're gonna be really angry. Plus 40% damage in melee, and no morale check triggered upon losing hit points. Yeah, okay. So these mushrooms are what Blokes is. Blokes is gonna smoke some crack, basically, and fight a barbarian hero here in a bit. Also got some furs out of this. Almost dead Arctic Unhold. Miss 3, 90% swings, yeah. Did that happen to me at one point? Also, what the hell's going on, dude? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 man splitters. But not a single cleaver. Time to give everybody a man splitter. I shouldn't have sold my shields. They keep destroying my shields. It's just like, they just man-moded my shield down in one hit. If I gave everybody a man splitter, well, let's see. How much damage does the split shield actually do? It inflicts 42 damage to shields. So that would be probably a really funny way to take down footmen. Because you would instantly do it no matter what the character is, as long as they had the fatigue to do the split shield. It'd just be like Chi buys shield. 100% chance to hit as well. But it's 25 fatigue. Oh, I noticed. But remember that your fatigue is lower just by virtue of holding it. Like negative 34 fatigue for holding this weapon. It's quite a lot. What's this do? Oh, there's actually a chance to stun on hit. 30% chance to stun on hit with the Berserk Chain. That's pretty cool. Thresh is actually a round swing. Hits everything around you. 20% chance to stun on hit. Tempting, I have to say. Thresh gains a plus 5% chance to hit with Flail Mastery. Pound. I guess this would mostly be for the fatigue. Alf could actually pull this off, even while holding this heavy-ass chain. His fatigue is almost 90. That's not half bad. Although I kind of like him as a quintessential shield bro, considering his melee skill's only 67. Yes. This is Holy Water, Blessed Water. It does damage to undead. It's a very nice guaranteed way to do damage to undead. I'm gonna sell most of these man splitters and make a good profit, I think. Put it on a high resolve guy instead of a dagger. Oh, to kill a Geist. I could do that. Yeah, that's fair. I'll put it on my I'll put both of them on my highest resolve guy. Keep the other one in inventory. I mean, there's actually no reason not to. Now that I don't have nets, I can... Actually, I want to keep this in here for shopping purposes, so I can see prices. I'm gonna give Blokes the drugs. Forget the Shamshir, it's terrible. Old crack smoking Blokes over here. We do need to keep in mind that the Undead Apocalypse is apparently the one that we rolled for the first crisis, so... Those man splitters could be really quite good. Let's go to the Frenchie's Feast and sell that crap. Legionnaires like their big shields, yeah. Well, being able to just instantly erase those shields seems nice. It's just we've got a serious fatigue issue there. And the freaking... The spears or whatever that the guys behind them have are very spooky. Need rotation on a few dudes. I really will. It's not going to cut it to have it on just one. Pull the shield splitters out of combat, yeah. Still, I can probably sell some of these man splitters. Also, wait a minute, does this even avoid... Yeah, it does. Pound from this thing actually just avoids shields, so this is also an option. Are they worth serious money? I guess kind of. I'm gonna have to wrestle with the system though, because this is, as we know, bugged to where I have to click 5,000 times to get the repair to actually show up. There we go. Oh no, I turned it off. There we go. It helps if I move the mouse around for some reason. Is it cheating waiting to choose perk rally to avoid sacrifice morale annihilation? I don't understand what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. Sacrifice a dude, and then what? Oh, I see. No, that doesn't seem like cheating. You're trying to trigger the ambition right after you sacrifice a dude. Seems legitimate. I mean, it's not really that much different than going to the bar and getting your guys drunk to get morale right after a sacrifice. You're just timing. You're telling the good news to your party to stop them from 22 fatigue on the one-handed axes. I don't think the one-handed axes are worth it. Yeah, not bad, but I mean, you're looking at 35 to 65 damage versus 30 to 45 on a hand axe, 12 more fatigue, and the big thing is that the weapon skills build up 5 more fatigue. And actually, I think that's true of the man splitter as well, even though it's not listed. Let's see, split shield, 20 fatigue, split shield, 15 fatigue. Yeah, okay. So it was listed, actually. Yeah, I don't know. You could use it against Shrots, I guess, but I don't think so. Anyway, let's repair these as well. If I can get the game to do it for me. With Mastery, those are normal fatigue levels. Yeah, true. We have no Axe Masters, though. Is there any... Yeah, there's tools. Boom, 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 boom. Sell the furs. Let's sell the garbage. Get rid of the stupid scimitar. We could train some dudes, I suppose. We're gonna have the money to do so. Well, yeah, we're gonna camp to repair stuff and then... Well, yeah, we could go... What I think we'll do is we'll... Yeah, we have the inventory space. We're gonna take a quick walk and just look for a caravan. Oh, hello. Should have put on the man splitters just for fun. It's true. Insta-kill these guys. Just a whole team of naked guys with man splitters. Split some mans. Seems good. The true barbarian raiders experience naked gachi men with man splitters. Yeah! It's my favorite. Well, I'll say this about these caravan guys, they certainly have some courage. But something tells me they're not going to have that for much longer. Man, don't make me actually knock you back. I'll do it. Oh shit, they're actually doing damage to the light. Perhaps I should take these fights somewhat seriously. Technically, he's, it's not like he has enough armor to be unkillable or anything. Hey, there we go. He's rather noob, he is. But it turns out that if they see their ally getting beheaded next to them, their courage doesn't stick around. Wouldn't it be cool to split Bitcoin Barbarians into two 6-people formations? I mean, yeah. I guess. Left and right flank with empty center. Yeah, that's one thing this game is kind of missing, is like, you know, the enemy can ambush you in certain situations, but you can't ambush them. So like, there are battles where you can end up with like your guys completely surrounded, you know, by like 4 groups of enemies, but you can't set that up against foes, and it's just like little tiny limitations of that. Little tiny limitations like that. It's not enough to break the game or like to make you not want to play it. It's just like, you kind of get a hint of what the game could be. There could be a few more things to it, you know? It's just a limitation of the engine. I can see why they didn't make that possible, because as good as the AI is, you know, this kind of game, you've got to be so careful is the thing, because like any little thing can break it. Because it's like, it's already possible to cheese the AI in certain ways, like lindworms, for example. It's possible to cheese them to where they just can't really defend themselves, because you can just like sort of run away with a naked crippled guy. Whoa! Oh shit! I did not mean to unpause. We can run away from this. This is okay. It's not like this is a forest ambush, as has happened in the past. Forest ambush with 22. Yeah, I think the forest ambush before was only 18 soldiers. Back at the right time. Yeah, we're just taking this battle. Arbalesters are jerks. They really are. Yeah, we killed a bunch of orcs. Okay, these guys shouldn't be able to catch any of my guys as long as I move perfectly. Oh, that's not quite moving perfectly. Shit. Shit. That's okay. I can put Delight here, and it'll still be okay. What in the fuck is happening? Somebody tell me what the hell that hat is. Why is there a little man, or a little woman on his hat? Is that like a unique hat, I guess? What is happening? He's a noble knight. He's a noble knight with the dumbest hat of all time. Win this helmet? I'm afraid that there is no way that I'm fighting 22 guys and winning. That's for a prince. Let's see. Is it though? I would have to lure these guys into like a massive group of orcs or undead or something. How come your... Hey Billy, how come your mom lets you have 2 bannermen? Is it possible to solo them? Yeah, with the right team we could beat these guys, even though there's 22. But we're not even max level yet, so... Some of the hedge knights have stuff on them, like antlers. Interesting. I gotta make sure my movement is perfect here. They're very close. I think he means without pulling in, like, allies. Or a third party to help. This is annoying with this tree in the way. It might be better if I run off this way. Two, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, is Son of Slug City gonna die? Shit. I think he is. Because these stupid little trees and things got in my way. He's my archer. I don't want him to die. Also, he apparently has a level up that I didn't get. I could sacrifice Delight, I guess. Go north. 2, 4, 6, 8. No, they'll catch me. 6, 8. If I went like that, they'd definitely catch me. I think we might just have to take the high ground and then walk away and hope they don't... 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hope that they don't hit me on the way out. I could also sacrifice Delight. How obnoxious. Southwest-ish. Delight was a guy in the chat. Or if you, do you mean, which character is it? He's a guy with shitty stats. He has almost nothing I care about. The character, yeah, he has melee skill star, melee defense star. He's not ideal. He's just an okay guy. In general. The humble fisherman. Son of Slug City is definitely the more important guy. A militiaman. Well, what we could do with Delight is we could slap him right there. 6, 8. Be nice if I had adrenaline. We could slap him like here, but probably more like here, because then only one guy can hit him. If I put Slug up like this, they can only reach this little spot here. Really don't want to sacrifice Delight, though. The thing is, Son of Slug City can probably get away. Because of the high ground, you know? His defense is 24. Actually higher than Delight's, I believe. If I can find him. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, higher than Delight's. Huh. Wonder if I could, like, cheese the AI by putting up spear wall right here. And then just, like, standing right there. And they might avoid him and go for the other guys. They tend to like to do that. Okay, I will. Might as well sack him scientifically. Yeah. Oh, shit! Or he could just die to arbalesters, that's cool. Oh, nope, they have no fear at all. Losing him was fine, though. He was what you might call a bad bro. Or at least a mediocre bro. It kind of sucks to lose the high-level guy, though. I think we can still get everybody else out, though. Does Slug City still get out? Surely he does. Solid C tier, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, they totally can't catch him. This is what I get for not watching where I was going. We lose a boar spear and a kite shield for this, which is kind of annoying. Sacrifices must be made. The legacy of Slug City. So you ever spinning the map up? Let's take our level up, yeah. Maybe I'll just take range defense here. Or maybe, maybe resolve, actually. Yeah, he certainly has. Isn't that just wonderful? Luckily, he's going to be very reliant on his range, so it's fine. He's gotten high ranged attacks, so beggars can't be choosers here. I'm gonna give him resolve. I am tempted to give him overwhelm, but I actually feel like overwhelm is like better the worse your bros are. I think instead we might just give him 9 lives. I do wonder if maybe you should just give him Executioner and Crippling Strikes, you know? Combos with himself. Rotation doesn't make sense on him because he's not really moving into tank, although he could be. We could make him a tank and a ranged guy. Because he's going to be absorbing a lot of ranged hits, Steel Brow probably matters the most. He's got 80 HP, by the way, without Colossus, which is just incredible. So that would push his HP to absolutely insane levels. That tough. In fact, yeah, let's take Colossus. 100 hit points. Actually, let's give him HP. There's that star there. Sportman12345, thank you for the follow, man. Okay, building everybody as tanks. Let's give him Steel Brow. Okay, cool. We're gonna need to hire somebody now. After this ownage by the First Hohenstein Company. It's a shame that we couldn't kill that guy. You're not sure about what, giving that guy Steel Brow? Monkey Man for netting. I wanted to, no, I don't want to have a guy that's like dedicated netter. He's getting angry at being reserved. He'll stay disappointed. He won't go worse than that, I don't think. That monk is terrible, unfortunately. Going forward, the men of Bitcoin Barbarians should stay sharp, for some evil walks these lands. Oh no. Sadly, my renown is not high enough to take noble missions. I might hire Edgenar the Night Slayer. The raw cost, though, of this guy is per day is just outrageous. Oh hey. It's Rollo. It's my boy Rollo. It's my boy Rollo. He's got melee defense and range skill. And resolve. And he's ailing. And he's Spartan. I don't think I like my boy Rollo, despite the fact that he's a juggler. Ailing is just poison effects last one more turn. I mean, we could make him our throwing axe guy. You know, we badly need one. That's the guy we've been looking for. 1 star in ranged attack is kind of sad, though. How much, okay, our mansplitters are fully repaired. Let me hire this squire. It's amazing that this guy has 3,480 gold just because he has a winged mace. Hugo the Squire. 2 stars in fatigue, 1 star in range defense, 1 star in resolve. He's shit. 62 base melee skill is nice, but not really good enough, yeah. I mean, what the hell are you gonna do with this guy? You'd fire his ass? What, Rollo? Yeah, Rollo's probably getting fired. I'm half tempted to keep him and try to turn him into a ranged bro, but definitely getting rid of Hugo. Do we have any other options here? I mean, yeah, it was really good melee attack, but that's just squires in general. Let's hire the rat catcher. This guy has all of 23 range skill. Terrible. Melee defense, HP, resolve. Well, we've already got a pretty decent guy for banner duty. I understand he doesn't have any stars, but he's been getting good rolls. If he just keeps pumping resolve, he'll probably have 80 plus or at least 70 plus. Yeah, I don't think that base resolve is high enough. Yeah, we will sell stuff. Probably most of our man splitters. Except for like 3. Blows that we had that unfortunate run-in with the company there. Losing a guy for no particular good reason, you know? Definitely want to replace him, though. Maybe this deserter? 1,000 gold, though, to find out if he's any good. Messenger. Oh, there's an adventurer. Actually, no, that's a disowned noble. Huh. Check out this vagabond. Range defense, melee skill, bleh. Yeah, I mean the Night Slayer is cool, but just because he has a crossbow doesn't mean he has stars in ranged, sadly. We're basically just paying for his armor, and he has a 41 gold per day cost, which is insane. He will be good. Well, we don't have the money to... He might be. We don't know. He could be garbage. He's a gem. Trust me. Try him out. we don't have the money. We can't do it. If we buy him, we'll be totally broke. Won't be able to afford our men, to pay our men. If I did the try him out, all that does is tell me his traits, which is really less important than his stars. It's just a waste of money, honestly. I wonder if shepherds can start with decent ranged attack. I'm gonna look this up, actually. Shepherd background. 37 to 49 ranged attack. Okay, what about messenger? 32 to 42 base range attack. So the goatman might be okay if we could roll high on that. What about deserters? Range attack 39 to 42. That's amazing. Why has the shepherd got a higher capacity for ranged attack than the deserter? That's bizarre. Ejnar looks turbo-based. He looks great, but that doesn't mean he's worth spending all my money on. Checking Masons, 32 to 42. Range attack. It's not real money either. We will straight up lose the campaign if we hire him due to being impoverished. I'm gonna check out the goat guy. Alright, here we go. 3 stars fatigue, 2 stars range skill. Star hit points, even. Alrighty. That'll work. I do wish we had some throwing axes, but we don't. Mr. Goatman is pretty solid. Certainly will train him. Gonna get rid of good old Rollo here. Goodbye, Rollo. I think we're gonna want to train Severe so we can get our rally guy with rally. A Night Slayer in his events. He's just a sellsword. Just because he has Night Slayer as his title doesn't mean the events are gonna be like he killed a knight or something. I don't know if that title actually means anything. Let's equip our boy here. He gets a male shirt. Okay. Guess I kind of got rid of some of my good armors, huh? Crossbow for sale, but I'm not gonna spend money on that. Come on. I guess he might just have to be like a pikeman for a while. I mean, we could buy javelins, but I'm low on money as it is. Yeah, he'll just be a pikeman for a while. His melee skill's not terrible. Actually, can't do that. We don't have any extras, so we'll just give him one of the sets of javelins. And apparently no shield. Not great. Give him this nice man splitter in case he wants to run up and break shields, I guess. Alrighty. What's funny is a level 1 guy does as much damage as a level 11 guy to shields. Just like 100% chance to hit, boom, 42 damage. Instantly breaks just about anything. Alright, let's run to C-Stot. See if there's any quests and then probably call it a night. Badly need to get to the higher renown levels so we can start doing noble missions since the undead apocalypse is happening. On expert, I suspect that the noble houses will straight up lose the war without my help. Maybe that's a tracks mission. Decline the caravan. And do the tracks here. Let's do one battle real fast and then. So I think during the apocalypse, things will just sort of rise from the dead randomly when you're fighting. Let these guys come to me. Except Enish is going to run right out and start beating ass, I suppose. Uh-huh. I think I'll rotate this guy forward and then walk up. Oh yeah, I didn't name Ludolf. Whoops. I'm gonna want blokes to step up and attack that guy, so just send Kessel El Kassup here. Nice. Take away the trees. Just leave this guy here. We'll see if they try to go through here. I seriously doubt it. Yeah, they're just gonna shoot. Not sure if I can attack over this bush, but I doubt it. Okay, Brigand Raider, Brigand Thug. Nice. Can mallet me, that's fine. Too bad you missed, bro. A little unsafe for Stormworm to rush forward like this, so we'll just put him right here. Nice. Totally safe for Alf to be out here. Just completely wreck these raiders. Okay, now we'll put Stormworm out here to catch these guys. Well, Ludolf is not very accurate yet. Perhaps one day. Nope, you are not getting away. The other one is, but not anybody else. I guess we're not actually in the zombie apocalypse yet, because I don't see any corpses rising. Actually, I want to give the kill to the new guy if I can. So we will. Okay, fine. Give him his nice little man splitter. Let's see, X in 10 turns, X in 9 turns, cool. There we go. Sadly not enough to give him a kill, but still pretty good. Or give him a level, rather. We're paid to return it, and that's what we'll do. I am not going to betray my employer, the only people in the world who don't hate me. Doesn't do this level 5 and has not gotten a more than a +1 on melee defense this entire time. Amazing. Well, he's definitely going to need 9 lives in that case. Although we could take Gifted to help fix this. Why don't we do that? Okay, great stopping point. Up to day 77. Zombie apocalypse is starting. Barbarians still going strong, even if we lost Delight. Let's name our boy here. Did we ever have a Versaire, I wonder? We had Versaire and we had the son of Versaire. Versaire was our our starting monk, which you start with in the Northern Raiders. It doesn't fit. Versaire's bro. Alrighty. Great place to stop. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.